Can low income people save? They sure can. I think it's a really good idea to begin somewhere. Am I right? Or am I right? Hi, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time you're listening to me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode on my channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. And today we're going to talk about 5 or 6 simple tips to lower income savings. How you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate everybody's time. I'm going to jump right into it right now. Number one, be careful about what you discard, what you throw away. Sometimes I know we want to, declutter and all that, and that's wonderful. And I declutter, as much as I can as I go along, and it's a very good feeling. But sometimes, did you ever get rid of something and say, wait a minute, I could have sold that item? Ask yourself, is this item in a good condition? Is it useful? Is it workable? I mean, instead of just trashing it, for goodness sake, try selling the item. If you're low income, a great thing to do is boost your income. You could boost your income with existing stuff in your home or apartment. So therefore, I strongly suggest to be really careful about what you throw away. Consider selling the item first. All right, there you go. Next, plan to build a stockpile of canned or box food, simple stuff, okay? For example, like macaroni and cheese in boxes. They frequently go on sale, and they're good to have handy, and they keep a really long time. All right. Canned items, canned tuna, canned beans, canned chicken. This is a great place to start if you have not started already. Yes, even lower income people can stockpile. As a matter of fact, I recommend it even more so for the lower income people. But you don't have to buy every single thing at the same time. This is where people get tripped up and they get overwhelmed, and then it just doesn't work out. And then many times people abandon the cause. So that's not the idea. So start small, but start consistently, and you'll be shocked and amazed how your stockpile can build up. Next, try to avoid making frequent trips to the public laundromat. Those prices can really, really add up. I think in general in life, what people tend to do is to make too frequent of laundry trips already in the first place, whether they're at home or in a public arena doing the laundry. Let that fill up. Load your washer. I'm not saying overload your washer. No, 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 no. To overcapacity, I'm talking about load it up to the proper fill space. Let it be done. Don't just do like a partial wash on a Monday, then another partial wash on a Tuesday. All that wastes extra time and money. Not just money, but also time. It's not worth it. It costs just as much to run a full machine as a semi-full machine. So you see where I'm going with that? So try to avoid that. And speaking of laundry detergent itself, use less of it. Use much less than the suggested manufacturer directions on the bottle or the box. Use less. It's actually the agitation that actually gets the dirt out of the clothing, honestly. So stretch out your laundry soap by using less than what the bottle suggests. All right. Next, stock up on actual sale items that your family actually uses, your family actually likes. It makes no sense just because something is on sale. Hey, it's on sale. But if your family doesn't really normally use it or like it, why would they normally want to use it or like it later on? Let's say in an emergency situation, for example. That's a waste of money. And to me, that's not taking advantage of a sale. That's just throwing your money away. Rather than that, get the stuff your family likes, wait till it goes on an actual sale, or get less of it and build it up in your stockpile. Try to find cost-cutting ways working around the items that you do like. For example, if you don't like to buy dollar store shampoo and it just doesn't work out well for you, and you prefer the name brand that does, get the name brand, water it down a little bit, use less, and stretch it out. You'll still have the best of both worlds, and you're giving yourself an actual discount. So it's actually totally okay to do that. All right, take advantage of free apps that help you track your expenses. Sometimes people can't figure out their expenses, so there are many ways to do it. Look up online your favorite free app and work with it. Again, anything that's free, like really free, work with it, especially in the beginning. Maybe in the future you may want to use a paid app, but start small with a free app. I'm just suggesting. All right, in general in life, keep travel costs to going to or from work as minimum as possible. Is there a way that you could work remotely from home once a week? Even at once a week savings can absolutely equal actual, real, tangible savings in your hand. Speaking of money in hand, whether it's in hand or whether it's with your online savings or checking account, try to get into the habit of picking a day of the week of which, let's just say, I'm just going to throw any number out there just for argument's sake, like let's say $25 to $50 a week. I'm just using that number because we are dealing with a lower income situation. So if you could put $25 to $50 away weekly, you set up that date. So whether you do it manually in an envelope or wherever you put it, or do it online, just make it a regular habit. It's like we're in a habit of the first thing we do in the morning is get up and brush our teeth, right? So we don't even think twice about that. So too, we could do that with actual financials. But prioritize yourself. The way we prioritize ourselves, for example, brushing our teeth. Prioritize our savings as sort of like, we have to pay ourselves. Consider ourselves sort of like our own invoice, our own bill, and take it seriously enough that we can handle it. Next, I strongly suggest either reduce paid for snacking or make your own snacks with stuff you already have. For example, I like pita chips, but I'm not going to spend $4 a bag for pizza chips, PITA. I'm not going to spend $4 a bag. Just not going to do it. But if I happen to have real pita bread at home, because I use it for making wonderful sandwiches for lunch or for dinner, for example, I might feel in a crispy pita bread mood. What I'll do is I'll take one of them and I'll tear it into pieces. I'll spray it with, for example, a non-stick spray, and I'll add seasonings on top, like Mrs. Dash or pinch of salt or whatever flavor you have on hand, or garlic or paprika, whatever you have. And then you just throw it in your air fryer, literally for like 5 minutes. Voila, you have fresh, delicious pita chips. Really, really, really yummy. If you could find a way to snack on stuff that you have existently, I'm not going to go out and spend that extra money just for snacking. There are ways and there are ways. And even people on low income, if they're determined enough, they will simply find a way to save. People say, well, how could low income people really save anything? They could save. We could all save. It just may take a little bit longer and a little bit of planning. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate everybody's time. Don't forget to come back the next time for No Frills Video at midnight, and every day, Monday through Friday, come back again at 2 p.m. Have a great day.